Your ancestors were dreaming before they were human, before they were primates, before anything walked on two legs. But humans did something no rat ever did. We woke up and demanded to know what it meant. And for almost all of recorded history, the answer was the same. Dreams were messages, not from your brain, from somewhere out there. The oldest stories we have are stuffed with them. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, pressed into clay over 4,000 years ago, the hero keeps having dreams that the story treats as warnings, straight from the gods. The Egyptians turned it into a system. Around 1275 BCE, a scribe wrote out what we now call the Dream Book, a papyrus listing dream after dream and exactly what each one predicts. Good dreams in one column, bad dreams in another, sorted like a filing cabinet more than 3,000 years ago. The Greeks built entire buildings for it. Sick people would travel to the temples of the healing god Asclepius, sleep on the temple floor, and wait for a dream that would either cure them or tell the priests how. They called it dream incubation. And in the 2nd century, a Greek writer named Artemidorus put together a 5-volume manual for reading dreams, thousands of them, that people leaned on for over 1,000 years. For most of human history, if you wanted to see your future, the plan was simple: go to sleep. Then, in 1899, a doctor in Vienna flipped the whole thing inside out. Sigmund Freud published a book arguing that dreams weren't messages from the gods at all. They were messages from you, from the part of your own mind you keep hidden from yourself. Now, Freud got most of the details wrong, but he got one enormous thing right. The call was coming from inside the house, and the question quietly changed. It stopped being, who is sending me these dreams, and became, why on earth is my own brain doing this? Here's what makes this so important. For a long time, plenty of scientists assumed dreams were basically garbage, noise, a meaningless byproduct of a brain idling in the dark, like the heat that comes off an engine that's just been left running. But the harder people looked, the less that held up, because dreaming is expensive. During REM sleep, your brain burns nearly as much energy as it does when you're wide awake, and evolution does not spend that kind of fuel every night for hundreds of millions of years on nothing. So researchers flipped the question around. What if the dreaming isn't a side effect? What if the dreaming is the point? Start with memory. At Harvard, a researcher named Robert Stickgold taught people a new task, then tested them again after a night of sleep. The people who slept got dramatically better at it. Not a little, a lot. Overnight, without ever practicing. It's as if your brain takes the raw mess of your day and in the dark, sorts it, files it, and decides what's worth keeping. Then there's emotion. The sleep scientist Matthew Walker calls REM sleep overnight therapy. During REM, your brain replays your emotional memories, but with the stress chemicals switched off. It's the only time all day your brain runs in that particular chemical state. You get to revisit the worst moment of your day with the fear peeled away from it. That's why the morning genuinely can feel better. Your brain worked the night shift, and part of the job was quietly pulling the sting out of your memories, one dream at a time. But that still leaves the weirdest part completely unexplained. Why the story?